Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Now I know we've been speaking about this bloke Logan Paul quite a lot recently on this channel, but to be honest, you guys want me to cover this topic, so I'm just going to go ahead and cover it. Now obviously Logan Paul has been subject to controversy in the last 2 months because up till now, he hasn't exactly been the best of blokes. If you're not too sure on what Logan Paul actually did to get in all this shit, basically he went into a place full of trees in a certain country in the world and he vlogs. He saw something in the vlog and he recorded it, and I'm not quite sure what it was, but it ended up in quite a lot of heat and ended up him being pretty much dropped by YouTube and exposed left, right and centre. So after a month break from social media completely, Logan Paul finally returned to YouTube with a video titled Suicide Be Here Tomorrow. And to be honest, this video in my eyes was really good. It was genuinely good. It was a lovely video where he spoke to people that have attempted to take their own lives, and it genuinely gave you some insight on suicide and probably helped his fan base understand suicide and mental illness a bit more. And in the video, Logan said this is a new chapter in his life and he is humbled.
It's time to start a new chapter in my life as I continue to educate both myself and others on suicide. I'm humbled and thankful to say this is just the beginning.
He's humbled and it's just the beginning. That is lovely, Logan. That is bloody fucking lovely. Hey, wait a second. What's this? Is that 2 new videos? Is that a video title saying Logan Paul is black? Well surely it can't be any worse than this.
It's a pocket model. What does that even mean?
I mean, if you're watching this and you're a Logan Paul fan, you've got to admit, it can't be anything like that. He can't go back to sort of that content.
What you mean disgrace, boy? I took a break. Besides, I'm still lit as f***. What other YouTuber you know can take a 3-week break and still gain 1 million subscribers? Boy, you lucky I don't come up there.
Oh, no, Logan, no. I was proud of you. You were the fucking chosen one, man.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy them!
Logan!
Not join them!
I genuinely thought in my mind that you've changed to some sort of degree. In fact, I pretty much defended you in previous videos. But it is a bit strange to me that we're seeing Logan Paul not in this crazy persona of his. It's honestly kind of refreshing to see, yeah, this guy's actually human. He's not a robot. He's not just a mug that goes around screaming all the time. He genuinely does have a human side to it. Guys, I've learned from my mistakes. I'm a humbled man. I'm a changed man. This is just a new chapter of my life. But what YouTuber can get 6 billion views in 3 days on YouTube? No one but me, Logan Paul, because I am the greatest content creator on this entire website. Logan, I'm genuinely wondering where the humble side of you has gone, because we've gone from this.
It's time to start a new chapter in my life as I continue to educate both myself and others on suicide. I'm humbled and thankful to say this is just the beginning.
To this.
What other YouTuber you know can take a 3-week break and still gain 1 million subscribers?
We've gone from that in the space of about 3 days. I genuinely don't believe you're a humble person, Logan. I refuse to believe that. Now, the definition of humble is having or showing a low estimate of one's importance. And in your video about suicide, you said you're a humbled person and this is a new chapter in your life in becoming a better person. Yeah, Logan, you seem very fucking humble considering you're already in YouTube drama with KSI after 2 days being back on the website. Now, you could say, oh, but he didn't have to get himself involved in that. KSI was the one that called him out. But yeah, that's true. But he didn't have to make an entire video about KSI and appear in his brother's video about KSI. He didn't need to do that. If he's really changed and he's really humble, he didn't need to do that. But we'll get into that later in the video. And also, Logan, it's probably best not to manipulate your fan base on your return video.
One man. Well, boy.
Manipulation, the action of manipulating someone in a skillful manner. Deception, the action of deceiving someone. Logan is a 22-year-old man. He is not a boy, he is a man. He is manipulating and deceiving his young, impressionable fan base by trying to convince them that he is a boy and not a man. He's not a boy, he is a man, and he wants people to believe that he is a child or a boy because most children, young children, are young and impressionable, especially teenagers. The reason he's doing this is because he wants people to think, oh, he's just young, it's only a fucking mistake, we won't go that hard on him, we won't drop him from YouTube Red, we'll give him another chance, because most young teenagers and young children, young boys and young girls make a lot of mistakes in their life, but when you're an adult, you have to live up to your responsibilities and take responsibilities of your actions. The website Psychology says let your children make mistakes and don't step in when they've made the mistakes because they need to learn from them. And it's clear this is basically what Logan wants you to do for him. Logan, mate, you're a 22-year-old man. You should probably start living up to your mistakes and owning your mistakes because you are a man. You're not a young boy. Stop deceiving and trying to manipulate your fan base. Yo, what's happening, Nab Nation? We vlogging dead bodies, we in the forest of Japan, we in the suicide forest, and then we're gonna go into Japan, we're gonna harass people, it's gonna be fucking wonderful. We're gonna get away with it though because we are part of that savage maverick nation. You know what I'm talking about, you know what it is. Buy the merch, read the merch, just, you know, we're gonna do this. Let's just get right into it.
1 week later.
I've made a severe and continuous lack of my judgment and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologise. But seriously, I was watching the vlog and I thought, alright, the intro is bad, but the rest of it will just be the normal over-the-top vlog. And to be honest, the first 10 seconds of the vlog genuinely made me laugh with a funny little skit. And I thought, well, maybe he's changed up to be a bit more funny. And then I stumbled upon this.
No, new me, new haircut, new merch, baby! Really though, we've been dropping fire, bro. This is a sexy outfit, even if it's soaking wet, who cares? And I know what you're thinking, Logan, are you really starting your first vlog back with a merch vlog? Okay. Yes, I am, because as you guys know, YouTube cut my AdSense in half. Thanks, YouTube, love ya.
Mate, you clearly have not changed one bit. You had your AdSense cut in half for a reason, and you know that. You went into a suicide forest in Japan, recorded a dead body, barely censored it, and then posed with the dead body for a thumbnail. I don't really care about in general plugging merch, but to manipulate your fan base into thinking you're somewhat poor or losing a lot of money because YouTube have halved your AdSense, that is fucked up, especially when you said you've changed your ways. Please buy my merch, guys. Please, please buy my merch. Oh, I don't have merch, so please donate to my Patreon because I'm going to die if you donate to my Patreon, guys. YouTube have cut my AdSense, guys. Please help me out. I'm only getting 10 million a month from merch. It's shocking to me that he's trying to manipulate his fans into buying more merch when Keemstar has tweeted that he has a source telling him that Logan Paul is making $10 million alone from merchandise. You're fine for money, mate. You're beyond fine. You're making $120 million a year from merchandise, and that's not including AdSense. That's not including sponsors, just merchandise. You are absolutely fine. Just try and be a bit more humble about it like you said you were in your previous video. Don't act like it's the end of the fucking world. You're telling me you need me to buy your merch while standing next to your swimming pool in your mansion. Is that really true? Are you really that desperate for money? He eventually apologised for his behaviour in Japan in general, but I really cannot take this apology serious at this point. Sure, fair play for apologising to something you haven't already apologised for, but it really does seem insincere and invalid, especially when you've manipulated and tried to deceive your fan base throughout the entire video into thinking you're this different person, but somehow still managing to manipulate by plugging your merch, by trying to convince them you're a boy. It's just not real, is it? It's just really not real. You're exactly who you were before, if not a little worse. Honestly, after his suicide prevention videos, I had surprisingly high hopes. I thought his next few videos are going to be about him changing and developing as a person and helping people out throughout the world who've had to deal with suicidal tendencies. How fucking wrong was I?
And thankful to say, this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. Wait, hold up. What's this? The Pauls respond to the CSI fight. Here we go. That's comedy. That is very, very funny, Logan. I've always had a good chuckle at smashing a set of plates. It's the be-all and end-all of comedy, that. So this vlog pretty much sums up that Logan Paul hasn't changed whatsoever, especially when Jake Paul turns up, because you just know, when Jake Paul turns up in your vlog, some shit's going down.
Classic Jake. Gang, gang! Good to see you, kid. Oh, here it comes. Bro, I missed you, bro. I know, bro. I've been dark.
Oh yeah, because that wasn't scripted at all. And as I said in my previous video, they're still making this very fucking boring joke about pretending not to know who KSI is.
I asked Dad to send me a video saying what he thinks about the whole KFC situation.
It's like throughout the entire video and Jake Paul's entire vlog previously, they pretend not to know what his name is, call him KFC, CSI. It's not funny. It's funny the first time, but the 6,000th time, it's pretty fucking boring, to be honest. And Jake, you follow him on Twitter, mate. He doesn't follow you back. I think you know who KSI is. The fact he's dragging himself back into YouTube drama, manipulating his fanbase, deceiving his fanbase, and just trying to play off his behaviour in Japan so easily with a little clip in his vlog. Mate, it doesn't work like that. It really doesn't work like that. You can't make one fucking suicide video and think you can get away with everything. As Boogie said on the Baited podcast, if this is a one-time thing, then fuck you, Logan Paul.
Like, you know, mitigated, and even if it had been $500,000, had it been $250,000, had it been with pocket change to him, it would have just, it's the effort, right? And I don't want it to be like that's the biggest thing. If it's just a one-time effort, then fuck you, Logan. I hope you're listening, and fuck you if it's a one-time effort.
And that's pretty much what's happened here. I feel like his fan base don't realize and understand that they're being manipulated by Logan Paul because they're very young and impressionable. And I know they're going to dislike bomb the fuck out of this video because they think that I'm the bad guy and the people who agree with me are the bad people because we aren't agreeing with their social norm of being a maverick. A maverick, which is pretty much an excuse of being a dickhead in the modern day. And as I said in my previous video, if you're using the word irrelevant to counterpoint somebody's argument, what is wrong with you? If I tried to solve a maths problem and I did it wrong, incorrectly, and my math teacher tried to help me out incorrectly, and I said to him, you're irrelevant, I'm right. Who's the arsehole here? I'm the arsehole. The irrelevance argument that Jake and Logan Paul are trying to portray is just so stupid.
I feel like he's probably on the same relevancy level as like Dad, bro, and after all.
Yeah. And if we're gonna go off baseline definition relevance, KSI is technically on YouTube more relevant than both of you, considering he has more views and more subscribers. In conclusion, I do not believe Logan Paul has changed whatsoever, and I was wrong because I thought he was gonna change slightly. He said that he was learning and changing and it was a new step in his life, and it's genuinely quite a shame to see he's basically just gone immediately back to his old ways. Logan, you're a 22-year-old man. Stop trying to convince your fan base you're a young teenager, a young boy, whatever you want to call it. Stop using this deceiving methods of yours. That is the end of the video. I genuinely, extremely fucking appreciate it if you like the video, because I know this video is going to get disliked bomb like fuck. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video and you agree with my points, then go ahead and like it because it really fucking helps me out a lot. And I know every video I make on Logan Paul is always going to get some form of dislikes, so it really helps. Big thank you to heroes over at Patreon: Lavender Sheep, Lord Oceanus, Pato, Cubes Ali, Cryptic Rhymes, Money Too Smooth, Kecklord, and Amelia. We've recently had a fuck ton of support on Patreon lately, and I cannot thank you enough, but thank you. If you want to follow me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me at iNabber TV, or if you want to go follow me at Instagram, follow me at iNabber. Thank you for watching the video, people. Have a fantastic day. Peace.